Collective. Just when somebody thought they got away with it, they literally got caught red-handed. Somebody tried to feed you something that would literally do irreversible damage, and they didn't care. It was intentional, aka it was on purpose. There was a reason and an expected outcome. Now, what I was seeing is it's a little disturbing. It's like, gee, but take it symbolically. Somebody came to you and they wanted to give you some food. They wanted to give you this bowl of soup. And it looked delicious. And it smelled even better. Now you looking at it and you're like, man, I really want it, but something in my spirit is telling me not to eat it. You end up brushing past them and get into the kitchen where they prepared this meal. You see diced up onions, you see green peppers, you see like tomatoes, you see extra virgin olive oil, you see a bottle of bleach, you see some cookies that they were gonna give you, you see some mac and cheese for the sides. That bottle of bleach. And that's when you realized they put that in the soup. And that person, they were first mad at you like, how dare you bust into my kitchen? I'm calling the police. But when they saw that you discovered that they tried to poison you, the police was now coming for them. And they had to decide, was they gonna plead guilty or insanity? Collective. Somebody right now, heart is racing because you figured something out. Now, I gotta break this down to you because it comes out in two parts. First of all, the simple fact that you knew, your discernment. Somebody hates that. Somebody can't stand your discernment. How did you know? It's the presentation. It's the smile on their face. It's the bowl they put in your face. It's the soup that smells so good. It's the presentation. This is what I put in your face, collective. So this is what I want you to judge. How do you then get it in your mind that you need to go into the kitchen? That right there. That discernment, that intuitive ability, that gift of prophecy, whatever you want to call it, that thing right there is making someone sizzle. Now, aside from sizzling, it got their heart racing because now they're caught. Somebody is sitting at a point right now where they have to decide what they're going to do moving forward. Okay, and symbolically speaking, metaphorically speaking, am I pleading guilty? Am I pleading, temporary insanity? Somebody's trying to get their excuses together. Now, the food and all of this, the poisoning, this is symbolic for like mindset. Like somebody tried to slip stuff into your mindset on purpose. And the reason I was getting this because you're moving too fast, you're doing too good, you're doing too well. I need you to slow down. I was seeing it even, like I was seeing some things, like even like a child or since childhood. These things have been happening, spiritually speaking. I'm poisoning your mind, poisoning your self-esteem, your confidence, your peace, all of these things, because I don't want you to flourish in the future. For some of y'all, this is ex-spouses and all of that. They purposely looked at you and said, dang, they got too much going on. Let me give them this plate of soup. And you know what's in the soup, okay? So the thing is, you're no longer eating the soup. For some of y'all, you may have ate the soup.
Claire
Y'all remember the Sixth Sense at the beginning? The little girl that unfortunately kept eating the soup. You see what happened to her? No spoilers. But that's what it is. You avoid eating the soup because you had that sixth sense that told you, no, I can't eat that no more. Right? And it was on purpose. This is the part where you have to really open your eyes and pay attention. So we're going to jump into these vibes to see more about what could be happening. I was also getting something about not just their heart racing, but yours too. They wanted something to happen in your heart space or even in your mind. Like if I keep feeding you this poison again, your mind is going to change. And then like you having like anxiety or bad things happening in your chest area. Pray against your chest area, your heart area, heart palpitations, heart disease, any of that. Pray for that area, okay? Let's go ahead and jump into the Roses and Romance Oracle deck dropping in January. And we're going to pull to see what we got going on. What do we have? You avoided the poison.
Are you okay?
Look, answer the phone.
Don't worry about me.
Is this the person who was doing the poisoning? Now, in the final edited deck, which will be coming to you, it says unblock me.
This key card.
Unblock me. So not only did you avoid taking the poison, you have this person blocked. You shut them out. Whether it's
Just
physically,
go.
you shut them out on social media, they can't call your phone no more, they have no access to you,
Okay.
or spiritually, you shut them
Just hang
out
in there. I'll
where
be back soon.
you will not answer the call. Come on, don't you want to doubt yourself? Come on, don't you think that you dreaming too big? Come on, man, unblock me so I can put this in your spirit. Unblock me so I can give you this soup. Okay, answer that phone call. I'm calling.
When you need a lift.
Okay, so somebody is sitting there right now, and remember I said their heart is racing. They could be in the car, they can get ready to go into the store. It don't matter where they are. They out and about thinking about you or this. And look at the demeanor, look at the face on that person. It's like, come on, man, come on. All right, somebody think you being ridiculous. It was just a little bit of bleach. Come on, just one little cap. It was 5 bottles of broth. It was all that extra food in there. That one little cap size of bleach wasn't gonna hurt you. Okay, then why would you do it? You know what I mean? They're just trying to find a way to make it not as bad, but that's not good. It's not good. Okay, let's see what we got. Very first card. What do we have for the current vibe and energy? You did not take the poison. And look at you. Remember, you're moving too fast, you're doing too much, you're looking too good, you're smiling, you're too happy. And this is why I want you to come over and get some soup. Look, I just want to give you some soup. I made it. I took all my time to make it. Don't you want to come over after you go shopping? And this is so funny too, because I feel like somebody could have seen you out and about, and they let me call. My heart is racing, so now they want to call you. Answer the phone. Unblock me. Somebody just now finding out that they are blocked. Okay, this says bliss, wealth, and freedom. You escaped something as well. Remember, I was saying that you used to take the poison. You used to listen to that ex. You really used to think that they were trying to make sure you were healthy. This soup is healthy. Don't you see these green peppers? And don't you see I added some extra chives, or I added whatever the green healthy stuff is. I don't know. They added it, and they want you to eat it for your health. Right? Whole time, they want to slow you down. Your wealth is building. You too free. You got too much money. Let me try to garner up some health bills in your life, some hospital bills, right? Let me try to make some emergencies happen. That's another thing that this soup is representing. I need to conjure up some new bills for you, right? I don't like this. Okay, this is what's going on. Some of y'all didn't take the poison. I'm getting all kind of puns. You dodged the bullet. You escaped. Okay. You did the right thing. That discernment. Thank God for discernment. So we praying for the heart space, and we're showing so much gratitude for our gifts of discernment. Also, I'm picking this up as well. Somebody is furious that you didn't take the poison. What you mean? You're not gonna take my poison. Everybody eat my soup. That kind of thing. Everybody love me. Everybody do what I say. Everybody bends to my will. Let's see what's going on in the background. Let's talk about something that you are not aware of, but I'm gonna make you aware of it right now. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. I think we got this in yesterday's reading. The truth is prevailing. What's going on behind the scenes? Your intuition, whatever it is that you feel like, oh my God, I'm getting these downloads and I'm having these dreams and I'm getting these inklings. I'm really feeling like something ain't right. Track. I'm not making you question everything. You're not walking around paranoid. You're very safe and happy and secure, but question people's motives. Why are they telling me this? Why are they giving me that? It's something that you know that is the truth, or the thing that's in the background. You know the truth, and the truth is what set you free. The truth is it's a background knowledge that you may not have in your face, right? When you were going into the kitchen, you knew it was something. You didn't know particularly what it was, but you knew it was something. You knew there's a truth in here that I have yet to discover, but I'm gonna find it. And when you did, breakthrough. Okay, so this says breakthrough, clarity, insight. And again, it's in the background, what don't you know space. Well, for some of you guys, again, you standing at the door at this moment. They're offering you the soup, but you know somewhere in the background something ain't adding up. Oh, wow, I'm just not peeping this. That's the kitchen. This card is set in the kitchen. My God. All right, let's go ahead and let's look what's good, what's high vibrational, what's positive about all of this. Look, 5 of Wands. That's competition. That's rivalry. Okay? Somebody was not trying to see you in a position of power or, again, happiness and peace. Okay? You standing up. The rivals, the competition, the people that want to see you, they're sitting down. It's like somebody is in timeout or something. They had to take a seat. And what I'm also getting for some of you guys is, in terms of poisoning you, symbolically speaking, there was a team of people. Okay, when they come to your house, you gonna give them just a little bit of capital bleach. But then when they come to your house, you gonna go ahead and slip some of that pine sol, in their soda. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? They had a plan. They worked together. It was an orchestration. And that's reminding me of the part when I say it's on purpose. It's intentional. Okay, that's the part that we're looking for. Sometimes people do things on accident. They hurt your feelings on accident. They didn't mean to step on that landmine. They wasn't really intentionally trying to hurt you. Maybe they was just telling the truth, right? That happens. But in this case, I am intentionally, on purpose, trying to hurt you, slow you down, bring you backwards, separate your peace, separate you from your money, incorporate more bills into your life. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Rival, contest, clash.
What's for dinner? Easy. Butcher box.
It truly breaks up the monotony of eating the same thing over and over.
Okay, also I'm picking up something about somebody is trying to compete with this. Put your bets up. Come sit at this table. You got all that over there. Come put it up here. Somebody wants you to risk it all. Don't risk what you got for people who don't even have half of it. Okay, it's easier to do what they're doing when you don't have much to lose. Okay, they look at you like you have so much to lose, and as soon as you lose it, we're gonna be right there to collect it. In fact, we'll help you lose it. All right, male or female energy, take it how it applies. Also, I have to say, because I see it, guys, somebody else, whoever this was, it's like they turned people against you, but these same people are gonna discover. It's going to be breaking news. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. It has been discovered that somebody tried to give somebody some soup and it had bleach in it. And they're going to be watching the news like, oh my God. So they're going to find out in some type of way what the information they was told was wrong. Some people didn't know that they was putting bleach in your soup. Okay, but when they find out, they're going to be salty because they was believing that they're with the soup dealer. Okay. Oh no, I helped the soup dealer. Okay, they're gonna be salty. Let's see what we got that's low vibrational. What some of you gotta watch out for. Maybe somebody who's telling you unblock me. What they should have watched out for, they should have known. Oh, 7 of Cups. I think we had the same card in the same position some kind of way, where now you're out of options. Remember I told you the options. You gonna plead guilty or you gonna plead temporary insanity? What you gonna plead? Because in any other position, decisions, I got some pros, I got some cons, I got a little bit of variety. And this, again, is you guilty or is you crazy? Them your only 2 options. So somebody did not, when they were setting the intention, when they were predicting the outcome, that you would eat the soup and it would slow you down and it would make you, doubt yourself and you wouldn't get this and that. They didn't factor in, what if they go in the kitchen and discover that this ain't the meal they thought it was? What if God is so good to them and loves them that much that God would be like, hey, before you take a bite, why don't you go and step back about 3 feet and look in that kitchen to see what's going on? They didn't account for that. Somebody didn't even know that was possible. They learned it now. I'm also getting something about that's not fair. Again, look at this person's face. That's not fair. Like, you should have never walked in the kitchen. You wasn't supposed to know about the bleach. So you don't get to judge me about the bleach. You don't get to be mad at me for trying to put that in your food. You don't get to be mad at me. No. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't supposed to see that part. So Just treat me like I offered you some soup. And if you don't want to eat the soup, fine, don't eat the soup. But please don't judge me for putting bleach in it. That's somebody's philosophy. It's almost like they sitting there, they making bets and somebody got extra cards up their sleeves. It's like, well, don't accuse me of cheating. Just take the loss, because the card that I had up my sleeve that I was cheating with, it actually won the game. So just let me get the money. Okay, that's different thinking. Let's see what we got moving forward. Next 7 to 14 days, how somebody gonna be thinking? Okay, next 7 to 14 days, what's this vibe? What we got? 4 of Swords. Yeah, go to bed. So somebody's going to have an attitude about it. How dare you blame me for this? How dare you blame me for that? And that's where somebody's sitting right now. And then you're going to say, because I found the soup. They're going to act like they was asleep the whole time. I didn't put no bleach in your soup. I was asleep. Okay, now so this is the part, this is letting me know somebody going to play crazy. So in the next 7 to 14 days, if you ask somebody, behind the scenes, tell me the truth. You was trying to, is that a bottle of bleach? You was trying to poison me? They're going to start snoring, acting like they don't know what you're talking about. Now, also, for some of you guys, I'm getting it on the flip side. You're going to sleep. You're going to rest. You're going to rest peacefully because you know you're going to wake up again. You're going to sleep peacefully because you know what you ate wasn't poison. In fact, what you do eat, whatever God feeds you, is going to nourish you so well that you're going to get peaceful sleep. You're going to actually get the healthy food that produces the healthy rest, right? And so this says sleep, rest, and regroup. Everybody go back to your corners, okay? But the main thing I'm getting from this is that as soon as the truth come out, somebody going to act crazy and going to go to sleep. And also, somebody going to stop trying to convince you that you're wrong. Okay, they're going to stop trying to convince other people that they're wrong. And what they're going to do now is when those people come back and say, hey, we realized that the collective ain't crazy, the collective wasn't lying about you, the collective was right, you had us over there looking at the collective crazy and doing all kind of crazy stuff towards the collective. What do you have to say about that?
Guys, 3 days into this game and I have uninstalled all other games in my phone.
Towards the collective. What do you have to say about that? So you ain't got to worry about them playing crazy with you. They're going to play crazy with everybody else too. They not only have to answer to it, they have to answer to it through other people who are literally going to hold them accountable. Okay? What we got on the bottom of the deck? Why, of course, what the meat and potatoes and the steak of the reading is, you got to trust that intuition. That's the High Priestess. Intuition, mystery, and wisdom. You get the downloads. You get the truth. God shows you what it is. And you have the discernment and you use it. In this case, whatever this is going on, you're being told your discernment is going to set you free. It's going to bring you money. It's going to keep you healthy. You're going to get to go to Salibi. Okay, your discernment, the powers of your discernment also is what has somebody else dumbfounded. How did you know? Okay, and I'm also getting that for some of you guys in the next 7 to 14 days, you're going to surprise yourself. You have no proof, no facts, no evidence, nothing around you to suggest something other than your God-given raw discernment. Your intuitive vibes, your spidey senses, they're going to tingle. And you're going to shock yourself. Man,